Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all doing great. Welcome back and welcome to EDS Multi Online Education. In this class, so in the previous class we discussed about pair of linear equation into variables, and we discussed about the comparing quantities. In this session, before we starting our session, let me introduce myself. I'm Uday Kiran. I'm your maths academic specialist. I'll introduce our features and tools we have. You have chat option with you in the session. You can interact with me through chat. Also, there are live expert tutors are there, so you ask any doubts and clarify your doubts. I request everyone to turn on your camera and turn off your audio in the session for better communication. So you just turn on your camera throughout the session. After the class, you will be provided with the exam preparation material. Also, you will be provided the recording videos. So try to rewatch all the videos and learn some subject knowledge. Okay. Yeah, let's get start our session. Alright, previously we just started exercise 3.1. In exercise 3.1, we covered second Roman. I mean, comparing the ratios of A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2. Now the third Roman, that is on comparing the ratios A1 by A2. Once again, alright, let's do it here. Mm, okay, so third Roman, first question. Let's start third Roman first question. Third Roman first question. Okay. On comparing ratios A1 by A2, comma B1 by B2 without following the linear pair of equations are consistent or inconsistent. We have to prove that whether a consistent or inconsistent. Consistent is nothing but the pair of linear equation has some solution. For inconsistent, it does not have any solution, no solution. Let's start the sum. The equation is given 3x plus 2y is equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. 3y is equal to 7. So do one thing. You just write the so here C1 is there at right hand side. You just transfer to other side. You just rewrite the equation like 3x plus 2y minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay. 2x minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. You just compare with the general form, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. If you write that c1 at the other side, you might be confused. Why? Because we have to convert into general form. That's why I'm transferring to other side. Now a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. All right. Write the ratios a1 by a2. Okay, let's find a1, a2, a3. Here a1, give me a second. Here a1 is equal to 3 and b1 is equal to 2. C1 is minus 5. A2 is equal to 2. B2 is equal to minus 3 and C2 is equal to minus 7. All right. Now we just write the ratios a1 by a2, that is 3 by 2. We can't simplify further. So b1 by b2, that is 2 by minus 3 and c1 by c2 minus 5 by minus 7. So if we cancel, we'll get 5 by 7. Observe carefully. So there are no correlation. A1 by A2 different, B1 by B2 different, C1 by C2 different. We can write A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. If A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2, so the pair of linear equation, what we have learned, pair of linear equation has unique solution. All right. Let's see the table once. Yeah. If A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2, it is a intersecting line and exactly one solution. Exactly one solution. It is intersecting line. For intersecting line, exactly one solution. Exactly one solution. For exactly one solution, we can write it as it is consistent. Why? Because for consistent, at least have some solution. Consistent. All right. Here they're asking for whether consistent or not in the question. Where is the question? Yeah, here the third question is they asking consistent or inconsistent. That's why we need to prove. So a1 by a2, it is a consistent, not equal to b1 by b2. Let's solve the next question. 2x minus 3y is equal to 8. Is equal to 8. I just try to move to left hand side. You'll get minus 8 is equal to 0. 4x minus 6y. If you transfer 9 to other side, it become minus 9. I'm writing directly. Minus 9 is equal to 0. Now compare with the general form, that is a1x. It is easy to handle, so that's why c1 is equal to 0. A2x, c2 is equal to 0. Now compare with the general form, you will get a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to minus 3, c1 is equal to minus 8, and a2 is equal to 4. We just take the symbols also, minus 6, c2 is equal to minus 9. All right. Okay, now do the comparison. A1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. Okay. A1 by a2, what did you get? 2 by 4. After cancellation, you'll get 1 by 2. All right. b1 by b2, minus 3 by minus 6. Minus minus get cancelled. So you'll get 3 by 6. 3 by 6 is nothing but 1 by 2. And c1 by c2, that is minus 8 by 9. Minus 8 by minus 9. Minus minus get cancelled. You'll get 8 by 9. All right. Yeah. Did you notice that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, b1 by b2, not equal to c1 by c2. a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 2, 1 by 2, and c1 by c2, 8 by 9. That is not equal to c2. So we can conclude that, therefore, the pair of linear equation has no solution. It is parallel line, it is parallel lines, and no solution. If it is a no solution, then we called as inconsistent. Inconsistent. I hope you understand. Let's see where is the inconsistent words are there. So in this ratio, yeah, constant pair is nothing but intersecting at single point. Inconsistent is nothing but parallel lines. In this case, have no solution. This case has no solution. No solution. We called as inconsistent pair of linear equation. All right. Yeah, parallel lines a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, not equal to c1 by c2. Has no solution. Now let's move on to the next question. Third question. Third or fourth one? No, third one. Okay, 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3. 5 by 3y. Transfer 7 to other side, become minus 7 is equal to 0. 9x minus 10y is equal to 14. If you transfer to other side, become minus 14 is equal to 0. Here, did you notice that here it is in a fraction? So here it is normal value. So can we convert into normal form? Like if you take LCM here, 3 as the LCM, so you'll get the numerator. I'm sorry, 6 as the LCM. Let's take 6 as LCM. Why? Because 2, 3 as the denominator. So you'll take 6 as the LCM. Now you'll get 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9x plus 10y minus 7 6 are 42 is equal to 0. If you cross multiply 6 to other side, it becomes 0. Now we'll get the equation 9x plus 10y minus 42 is equal to 0. This equation already they given directly, you can take directly. All right. Nothing they given. So here a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Now come do the comparison. A1 here 9 and b1 here is 10. C1 here is minus 42. A2 here 9. B2 here minus 10. C2 here minus 14. C2 here minus 14. Mm, Okay, I'm writing again. C2 here minus 14. Okay, all right. Now do the comparison. A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2. All right. Okay, if we do A1 by A2, what we will get? A1 by A2, that is 9 by 9. After cancellation, you'll get 1 or 1 by 1. 10 by minus 10. Yeah, 10 by minus 10. You'll get 1 by minus 1. Minus 42 by minus 14. Minus minus get cancelled. 42 by 14, it is nothing but 14 threes are. You will get 3 by 1. Observe carefully, there is no correlation whether we getting the same answer minus 10. All right. All right. So if we write in the ratio, A1 not equal to A1 by A2. Sir, here 1 by 1, here also 1 by 1, but observe carefully here 1 by minus 1. So 1 by minus 1, that is also B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2, not equal to C1 by C2. All right. You have to take this ratio. Take this ratio. A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. So for therefore, it has unique solution. It has unique solution. Also, it is intersecting line. Intersecting lines. All right. If it is intersecting line and unique solution and consistent too. Consistent. I hope everyone understood. Clear? Yeah. So please raise your hand if you have any doubts. All right. Shall we move on to the fourth question? All right, let's move. Let's do the fourth question. Fourth question, they given 5x minus 3y. So you just transfer 11 to other side, become minus 11 is equal to 0. And minus 10x plus 6y. Minus 22, if we transfer to left hand side, become plus 22 is equal to 0. Now a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y. If you write the step-by-step solution, you will get the full marks. All right. So try to practice like you just write the step-by-step solution. Don't do direct solution like whether they given a question 5 by minus 10, 3 by minus 6. If they given 3 mark question, you just write like 3 mark question. Whether they given MCQs, you just uh, do the shortcut ways. Now let's find out A1, A1 5, B1 minus 3, C1 minus 11, A2 here minus 10, B2 here 6, C2 here 22. All right. I just taken symbols also. Now let's do A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. A1 by A2, that is 5 by minus 10. 5 by minus 10. 5 twos are. So that's why 1 minus 1 by 2 you'll get. I mean minus comes to numerator, it become minus 1 by 2. And b1 by b2, that is minus 3 by 6. After cancellation, you will get minus 1 by 2. c1 by c2, that is minus 11 by 22. After cancellation, you will get minus 1 by 2. Observe carefully, all the ratios we will get minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2. We can conclude that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. If all the ratios are equal, then we can call as a pair of linear equation is consistent. Okay, sorry. First, we just write like coincide. Pair of linear equation coincide. Coincident lines. Also, how many solution? Infinite many solution. Infinite many solutions. So it is a consistent. I hope you understand. That's it. So next, fifth one. 4 by 3. The same type of question they given here. The ratio they given 4 by 3x plus 2y is equal to 8. And 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. So if the given ratio like this, you can take LCM. Why? Because we have to make the linear equation. So if 3 is LCM here, so you'll get 4x plus 1 into 3, that is 3. 3 2s are 6y. 6y is equal to 8. Let's cross multiply. Cross multiply. So here 2x plus 3y, if we transfer 12 to this side, minus 12. Now let's write like 4x plus 6y. 8 3s are 24. Now 4x plus 6y. 24 transfer to other side become minus 24 is equal to 0. So the two equations, 2x plus 3y, you just convert into linear equation like this. Okay. The given in fraction, you just converted like this. I hope you understand. Yeah, these are the two required equations after converting. Now a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. All right. Now you just write the a1, a2. a1 is 4 here. b1 is 6 here. c1 is minus 24 here. a2, a2 2 here. b2 3. c2 minus 12. All right. Now do the ratio a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. That is 4 by 2. After cancellation, I'll get 2 by 1. 6 by 3. After cancellation, I'll get 2 by 1. Minus 24 by minus 12. Minus minus get cancelled. 2 by 1. So you'll get the ratio like a1 by a2. All are equal. a1 by a2, b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. So you'll get the same ratio we call as consistent. Consistent lines. And consistent lines also. The pair of linear equation is consistent. Sorry, not consistent lines. Coincident. Consistent and also a pair of linear equation is coincident line. Coincident lines. Also infinite many solution. Infinite solutions. Okay. That's it. All right. With this, we just end up the third Roman. Okay. We just end up the third Roman. Let's move on to the fourth Roman. Okay. We need to prove that graphically. All right. Let's get start. Fifth one. Sorry, fourth Roman. First equation they given x plus y. is equal to 5 and 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. All right, if you take how to prove that graphically, what is the question here? The linear equations are constant or inconstant. If it is constant, once again, if it is constant, then obtain the solution graphically. If it is constant, you can draw the graph, or else you don't do that. Let's prove that whether constant or not. Okay, after transferring to other side, x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0 and 2x plus 2y minus 10 is equal to 0. All right. Now a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y. You can do your own and post your answers. A1 here, if nothing else, you can take 1 here, here also 1. You can imagine 1. 1, B1, C1 minus 1, minus 5. A2 here is 2, B2 here is 2, C2 here is minus 10. All right. C2 here is minus 10. So you just do one thing. So here, write the ratios. A1 by A2 is equal to 1 by 2. B1 by B2, that is also 1 by 2. C1 by C2, that is minus 5 by minus 10. Minus minus get cancelled. 5 ones are 5 twos are. That is 1 by 2. Okay, I think every equation I got A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Okay, so this is coincident line. Coincident line, the pair of equations are coincident line, and it has infinite many solution. Infinite many solutions. Also, it is consistent. If it is consistent, in the question what they said, if it is consistent, obtain the solution graphically. Okay, we have to prove that obtain the graphically. You just write the equation once. X plus y is equal to 5 and 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. How to prove that in graphically? You can take assume x and y value. Let's say at x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0. So 0 plus y is equal to 5. Obviously y is equal to 5. At y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Okay, the point you will get here, the point you get here, x0 comma 5, x4 comma y 0 comma y. All right. Okay, let's make it different by Acha, do one thing. Okay, I think you will get acha, do one thing. X plus the first equation, that is x plus y is equal to 5. And the second equation I'm writing here, 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. If you take 2s common, x plus y is equal to 10. 2 and 10 get cancelled, you let x plus y is equal to 5. Observe the equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 1 and equation 2, you'll get both equations are same, so that you can get the value same here. At x is equal to 0, so you'll get y is equal to 5. At y is equal to 0, you'll get x is equal to 5. So the 2 points are 0 comma 5 and 5 comma 0. Here also you'll get the same points. So 0 comma 5. Why? Because the both equations are same. For coincident line, if we draw the graph here, let's make the simple graph here. Let's draw a simple graph here. All right, so here so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you just take the values like this. Now look at the point. First point is 0 comma 5 and second point is 5 comma 0. 0 comma 5 it is located here. 0 comma 5 and 5 comma 0 it is located here. I think everyone aware of how to find the graph, right? Now let's join the points. So this point, so this line we call as x plus y. The red line we call as x plus y is equal to 5. Similar way, you can do one thing. Now look at this second equation 0 comma 5 and 5 comma 0. 0 comma 5 again here and 5 comma 0 again here. So you'll get the same graph. Both graphs are coincide like this. Okay. The same graph we called as 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. All right. So you'll represent the points like this. So both are coincident. Coincident line is nothing but they are coincident with each other. I hope you understand. All right. Let's move on. Yeah, that is the first question. Second question. X minus y is equal to 8. Okay, transfer via 8 to other side become minus 8 is equal to 0. I'm directly transferring the 8 to other side. 3x minus 3y is equal to 16 or 18. 16. Acha. Okay. Let's transfer 16 to other side become minus 16 is equal to 0. I'm writing directly. Now a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Okay. Now you just do the comparison. That is a1 is equal to 1 and b1 is equal to here 1. If nothing else, you can take 1. So that is minus 1. You should consider symbols also. Minus 8. A2 is equal to 3. B2 is equal to minus 3. C2 is equal to minus 16. Okay, let's write the ratios. A1 by A2. That is 1 by 3. B1 by B2. That is minus 1 by minus 3. Minus minus get cancelled. You left with 1 by 3. And C1 by C2. That is minus 8 by minus 16. Minus minus get cancelled. 8 ones are 8 twos are. That is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 you'll get. So finally what we can conclude? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. Not equal to C1 by C2. It comes under which condition? A1 by A2. Let's see. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. It is parallel lines and no solution. For no solution, so parallel line, therefore parallel line and no solution. If it is no solution, this is inconsistent. Inconsistent. Okay. Observe the question here. Once again. Where is the question? Yeah. Whether pair of unit consistent or consistent. If consistent, obtain solution graphically. If it is a consistent, if it is inconsistent, don't draw the graph. So there is no requirement of to draw the graph. You just leave the question. Now fourth one, third one. I hope you understand. All right, next 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0 and 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. So a1x plus b1y c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Yeah, a1 a2 a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 1, c1 is equal to minus 6, a2 is equal to 4, b2 is equal to minus 2, c2 is equal to minus 4. All right, now do the comparison. A1 by A2 A1 by A2 that is 2 by 4. Cancellation, you will get 1 by 2. Here also 1 by minus 2, that is minus 1 by 2. If you move that negative symbol to up numerator, C1 by C2, that is minus 6 by minus 4. Minus minus can cancel, you get 3 by 2. I mean 2 3s are 2 4 2s are. By seeing that, we are getting a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. Okay, so it comes under unique solution. Unique solution. If it is a unique solution and intersecting line, so it is consistent. It is consistent and also intersecting line. Intersecting line. Intersecting line. If it is consistent, we need to draw the graph obtained by graphically. Let's obtain by graphically the two equation. Let's do it here. First equation 2x plus y minus 6. First equation. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's take x is equal to 0. At x is equal to 0. So 2 into 0 plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. 2 into 0 is nothing but 0. So you only get y minus 6 is equal to 0. Then y is equal to 6. Y is equal to 6. Okay. So the point here is 0 comma 6. x0 y 6. Now at x is equal y is equal to 0. So 2x plus 0 minus 6 is equal to 0. So you'll get 2x is equal to 6, x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. So the point is 3 comma 0. That is x comma y. Okay. Now 4x minus 2y, second equation. 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. That is our second equation. Okay, let's take at x is equal to 0. At x is equal to 0. 4 into 0 minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. 4 into 0, that is 0. Minus 2y is equal to, if you transfer 4 to other side, become plus 4. Now minus 2y is equal to 4. Okay, we already write it, right? So y is equal to minus 4 by 2. So you'll get minus 2. Minus 2. The point is you'll get 0 comma minus 2, x comma y. Okay, y value you'll get minus 2. Now at y is equal to 0, at y is equal to 0, 4x minus 2 into 0. In the place of y, you just substitute 0. 4x minus 4 is equal to 0. 4x is equal to 4. Obviously, x is equal to 4 by 4. That is 1. Okay. So the point x comma y here 1 comma 0. Okay, we got that 4 points. So for the first equation, second equation, so we got this type of points. Okay, for the first equation, second equation. Okay, let's draw the graph. Why? Because we have to draw the graph. We have to show them by graphically. Why? Because it is a consistent. Okay, so what are the points here? 0 comma 6 and all right. So let's take the points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, like this. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm taking raw graph for your understanding. Okay. Okay, let's look at the points. What are the points we got? 0 comma 6. 0 comma 6 is nothing but x is 0, y is 6. It is located at here 0 comma 6. Next point 3 comma 0. 3 comma 0 is nothing but y coordinate is 0. That's why 3 comma 0 is just located here. That is 3 comma 0. So join the 2 points. So you'll get the straight line. I don't have scale here. That's why I'm drawing the raw diagram. So this equation we called as 2x plus y minus 6. Let's write it here. 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. All right. Similarly, you can find the next point. 0 comma minus 2. x0 y minus 2. So it is located here, 0 comma minus 2. The color is visible. Shall I change the color? Okay, so 0 comma minus 2 and 1 comma 0 is another point. 1 comma 0 is nothing but y coordinate is 0. That's why 1 comma 0, it is located here. This is 1 comma 0. Right? Let's join the point. Okay, somewhere it is intersecting this line we call as 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. All right. So yeah, where it is meeting, the both lines they just meted at this point. This point it comes under 2 comma 3. If we approximately if we take 2 comma 3 or 2 comma somewhere here, let's say 2 comma 3. So they are meeting at one single point. One single point. They don't ask anything, so they just write graphical representation. All right. Yeah, similar way you can find the next one, fourth one. Fourth one equation 2x minus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0. Also 4x minus 4y minus 5 is equal to 0. Let's compare with the general form. A1x plus b1y. Okay. Now you'll get a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to minus 2, c1 is equal to minus 2, a2 is equal to 4, c2 is equal to minus 4, and sorry, b2 is equal to minus 4, c2 is equal to minus 5. Am I writing the correct equation? Yeah. Let's find out the ratio a1 by a2, that is 2 by 4. After cancellation, we'll get 1 by 2, and b1 by b2, that is minus 2 by minus 4. Minus minus can cancel, 1 by 2. c1 by c2, that is minus 2 by minus 5. Minus minus get cancelled, you'll get 2 by 5. 2 by 5 we can't simplify, that's why I'm writing 2 by 5. Observe carefully. Here a1 by a2 we got the same equation, v1 by v2, but not equal to c1 by c2. In that case, therefore it is a parallel line. Parallel line. For parallel line, it has no solution. No solution has inconsistent. Inconsistent. If it is inconsistent, you no need to draw the graph. Okay. Yeah. So that's the end of the fourth Roman. I hope everyone understood how to do the fourth Roman. Still have any doubts? No. All right. Let's do the fifth one. Fifth question. So half of the perimeter of the rectangle garden whose length is 4 more than width is okay. Length is 4 more than width, and whose length is 4 more than its width is 36 diameter they given. Okay, first we don't know how much the length of the garden and width of the width. So of the garden width of the garden width of the garden we don't know. Let's take x, and length of the garden is y. All right. So as we know that whose length is more than width by 4. Okay, length is equal to the difference between length is 4 more than width. 4 more than width is nothing but what is the difference between these two, length and width? That is 4. So that's why we can write Half of the perimeter of the garden. Okay, so first equation will get, so length and width of the garden, that is y minus x is equal to, both has difference 4, both has difference 4, and I mean 4 more than is nothing but both has difference 4. And the second equation, observe carefully, half of the perimeter of the rectangle of the garden, half of the perimeter of the rectangle, perimeter is nothing but 2 into L plus B, half is nothing but, let's write. So generally, okay, so take this equation 1. For equation 2, first we need to do perimeter of rectangle formula. Perimeter of, what is perimeter of rectangle? Anyone knows? No? 2 into L plus B, 2 into x plus y. Okay. They given in the question, therefore, half of the perimeter. Half of the perimeter is nothing but half of the perimeter of rectangle they given 34 in the question. They given 36 meters. Half is nothing but already perimeter 2 into x plus 5. Let's do into 2 into x plus 5 is equal to 36. 2 to get cancelled. Why? Because both are multiplication. You will get x plus 5 is equal to 36. So this is our second equation. This is our first equation. I hope you understand, everyone. X plus 5 is equal to 36. X plus 5 is equal to 36, and y minus x is equal to, y minus x is equal to 4. Okay, let's write the two equation. Y minus x is equal to 4, and this is our first equation. And express, they asked graphically. No, find the dimensions of the garden. How to find the dimension of the garden? So without they asking any graphically, okay, let's find out by graphically, then we can find the dimension. X plus 5 is equal to 36. That is our second equation. At x is equal to 0, y minus 0 is equal to 4. Obviously, y is equal to 4. Y is equal to 4. So we can take 0 comma 4 as x comma y. At y is equal to 0. Okay, at y is equal to 0. So 0 comma minus x is equal to 4. You will get minus x is equal to 4. Obviously, x is equal to minus 4. If you transfer minus to other side, so you will get minus 4 comma 0 at another point. Now coming to the second equation. So this is comes under the first equation. Coming to second equation, at x is equal to 0. Let's do one thing. Why? Because we are getting bigger value in that case. Okay, do one thing. Let's take x is equal to 20. X is equal to 20. So 20 plus y is equal to 36. You can take any assumption, guys. I'm taking x is equal to 20. It's up to you. If you take x is equal to 0, what we are doing above, you'll get 36. Okay, so don't, without any confusion, we don't take any value. So let's take x is equal to 0. Why? Because we are aware of x is equal to 0 and everything. So y is equal to 36. You'll get y is equal to 36. At y is equal to 0, obviously x is equal to 36. Obviously x is equal to 36. Okay, now the new points are 0 comma 36 and 36 comma 0. That is x comma y, x comma y. All right, now let's draw the graph. But we are getting the graph. I'm taking the graph like this. All right. Y value 36, x value also 36. Okay, let's take 36 and anything else 4. Okay, let's take it 4. I'm taking multiple of 4. 4 ones are 2s are 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, x value 36. Okay. 28. 32, 36 here. Here also I'm taking 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. All right. And y value minus 4, minus 8, minus 12, minus 16, like so on. Minus 4, minus 8, minus 12, minus 16, so on. Okay. Okay, let's look at the point. First graph, 0, comma 4 and 4, comma 0. 0, comma 4, it is lies here, 0, comma 4, 0, comma 4, and minus 4, comma 0, minus 4, comma 0, it is located here. Why? Because x coordinate is 0. Once again, 0, comma 4, 0, comma 4. Okay, let's draw the graph. Let's join these 2 points. Okay, I'm able to draw the straight line, but it's not happening. Give me a second. Yeah, so we'll get the straight line. The equation is y minus x minus 4. Y minus x minus 4 is equal to 0. All right. Now second graph, 0, comma 36, 36, comma 0. 0, comma 36. 0, comma 36 the given, right? 36 is nothing but here, 36 is there. So you just take 0, comma 36 at here and 36, comma 0 at here. 36, comma 0. All right. Let's join these 2 points where they both are met. So if we draw till 16 and 20, 16 and 18 or 20. Okay, so approximately it is 20. Okay, let's take a approximate value we have to take. So we'll take, they are meeting, I mean, we are taking raw graph, right? So let's take 16, comma 20. That's why 16, comma 20 here, x is equal to 60 and y is equal to 20. They are meeting at this point. So previously the garden of the width of the garden we taken x, that is 16, and y is equal to 20 meters. Meters or centimeters in the question? Meters. All right. So you just take like this. I hope you understand. First, whose length is 4 meter than width. The difference between length and width is 4. That's why I'm writing the first equation. There is no issue with the first equation. Okay. Coming to the second equation, they given half of the perimeter. Generally, perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into x plus y. Okay. Half is nothing but 2 to get cancelled, x plus y is equal to 36. After getting the equation, you can take the points, what we did in the graphical method, and you just draw the graph. They are meeting at the two lines are there meeting at this point. This point is 16, comma 20. That's why we can take an, or else you can write it here. Width is equal to, width of the garden is 16 meters and length of the garden, that is 20 meters. All right. Yeah, you just write like this. All right. So let's do the next sum on the next class. I just end up here, guys. Thanks for being here in my class. Yeah, thanks for being here in my class. Let's meet on the next session with another new concept. I mean, we continue the session with another sum. Okay. Bye bye everyone. Have a good day.